You know that close to 1% of the population identifies as asexual?
You really gotta get you laid. I have to plow that furrow myself, so be it.
I have a patient who's asexual.
She a giant pool of algae?
It's a valid sexual orientation, according to this article at least.
Yeah, I think I read that too. Is that Fugliness Weekly?
She's perfectly fine looking. Happily married for 10 years.
A guy who loves penis enough for both of them.
He's asexual too. Ran a complete physical on her. Nothing wrong except a common bladder infection.
$100 says I can find a medical reason why she doesn't want to have sex.
You're out of your mind if you think I'm letting you anywhere near my patient.
Fine, I won't go near her. Just give me her file and any blood samples you have left over.
No contact whatsoever. You talk to her, the bed is void.
No contact. Plays to my strengths anyway. Well, I just gotta do a standard battery of tests. Blood, urine, EEG.
Is that really necessary for a free flu shot?
Excuse me. I have to deal with someone who's having a panic attack.
I specifically said the bet was off if you contacted the patient.
Exactly. Never said anything about the patient's husband.
The deal was a medical reason why she doesn't have sex.
I admit I was stuck until I realized the medical issue was not hers, but his. She's lying to compensate. It's a tale as old as time. Boy meets girl, girl falls for boy, boy says, I'm asexual. The girl says, yeah, me too.
Your twisted logic can't hide the fact that tricking a patient into being tested is completely unethical.
Come on. Don't you think she deserves to know why her husband won't bend her over the kitchen counter? You love all that caring crap.
You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart. You're not even doing this out of medical curiosity.
Thought I made it clear I'm doing it for the cash.
Two people are happy, and your natural impulse is to destroy it.
How do you know she's happy? Did she tell you?
No, chirping birds flew out of her butt carrying a banner.
All right, I admit that my natural impulse is to doubt people's claims to happiness, but yours is to be a sucker for them. You tell me which one's worse. You lose. Blood work shows high levels of prolactin. Add that to some peripheral red-green confusion, puts my money, your money, soon to be my money, on a tumor near his pituitary. Probably started growing in his early teens.
Lowering his libido, causing erectile dysfunction.
You're on dopamine agonists, you'll be a sex-crazed creep just like the rest of us. Completely fascinated by Susie Cooper. I would prefer to be paid in a single $100 bill. Always wanted to use one to light a cigar.
Hooray for us. We disproved his asexuality. We also probably ruined his life.
He'll thank us. And he'll doze off, and then in a couple of hours, he'll thank us again.
It could destroy his identity. It's like a gay person being told they're really straight.
So don't tell him.
Yeah, why bother telling a guy he has a tumor growing in his head? He'll notice it eventually when it starts leaking out his ears.
It's a slow-growing tumor. He'll probably die of boredom long before that.
You always do this. You meddle and force me into impossible situations.
You knew the second you told me about this case that I'd get involved. You wanted me to meddle. Just no matter how much you wanted to believe in this chaste romance, you didn't buy it either.
How'd you even know to look for a tumor?
Well, Dr. House noticed hormone levels in your blood and consulted me as an oncologist.
Who cares how they found it? Okay, they found it. Are there any side effects to the treatment?
Some nausea, dizziness, and as the tumor shrinks, there will be behavioral changes.
Like what?
Well, the tumor interferes with certain natural systems. It lowers libido and causes erectile dysfunction.
You mean the treatment will make me want to have sex? What if I don't want the treatment?
I would strongly advise...
You have a brain tumor, okay? You have to have the treatment.
Okay, look, I know who I am, okay? And not one of them.
Hey, look, we'll adjust, okay? We can go through this together.
can have sex. I can't make you do that.
Maybe it won't be so bad.
It'll be terrible.
It's actually pretty fun. From what I remember.
But you said that...
I know. I wanted to spend my life with you. And I knew that meant making certain sacrifices. But a girl has needs.
MRI confirmed macroprolactinoma. He's doing the treatment.
And the wife? Come on. You saved a man's life. Course corrected two people's wildly screwed up worldviews. It's not bad for a day's work.
I think they were happy, even if it was based on lies.
Most happiness is. Better to have stooped and lost than never to have stooped at all.
We can't smoke in here.
You also can't summon people into the clinic based on a lie motivated by a petty bet. And yet it happens. It's an imperfect world. Well?
Disgustingly satisfying.
He said it was okay.
So one of you Dr. House?
You've seen Spartacus, right?
I got an order here to deactivate and remove his ankle monitor.